Hi, Virgos. How are you? This is Mistress of Manifestations, and welcome to your reading. This is going to be a general tarot card reading for the first 15 days of December. Wow, almost the end of the month of the year. What month? Okay, so this is going to be a general reading. Not all the messages are going to make sense to you, but if it does, claim it. And I want you to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. Do not forget to check the readings for all these placements, Virgos, please. So I'm going to start by checking what's at the top of the deck. Eight of Cups, bottom, card, the Hermit. Let's see if these cards come back up, okay, in the reading. So like I was saying, I want you to check your sun, moon, rising. Please check all your placements, please, Virgos, and all those readings too. All right, I know I keep repeating this, but you don't know how important it is, Virgos. You know, it's going to give you added messages. Just calculate your chart, and it's so much fun, I promise you. Okay, sometimes you're not in your sun sign, you know, your energies are different, and the moon tells you about your, won't let me talk, about your emotional health. You do know that, right? Since your cards are just deciding to fly out, I'm gonna start. Why did I say Leo? You're dealing with a Leo? Okay. Let's start with these two cards. 10 of Wands, this here, okay? Again, I'm saying Leo. I apologize. Are you dealing with the Leo, Virgos? Okay. 10 of Wands. Carrying something. Cannot keep continuing like this. This is something that you've held on to it for a long time, because something you're very passionate about. You know, sometimes there are some things that we love, and we just, even though we are seeing that it's getting heavy, it's okay, you know, a little more, a little more. And as if you can see here clearly, I don't know if you can though, there's a house in the distance. So for me, this is like you're almost saying, you're telling yourself, I'm close to home, you know, I'm very close now. It's not long, but it's getting too heavy. And you've asked nobody for help, Virgo. You're carrying all this burden on your own. And you look tired. You look tired. You look like you're almost going to drop it. It's very hard for you to continue carrying a heavy burden. Now, this could be regarding your work, if you're having issues in your work, Virgo. But for me, this seems to be something about, you know, a relationship. It's like you've been carrying the whole, what's it called? Not the brunt, the weight of this relationship on your shoulders. You are the one who's supposed to do everything, fix everything. You know, you're the one. But you're exhausted, you're overwhelmed, you're overburdened, because you feel that you are in a relationship, but you're alone. Because the whole responsibility of this rests on your shoulders, and there's nobody to help you. So you feel alone in a relationship. That's that's ironic, right? When you're with somebody, you want to feel that togetherness. You're not feeling it here. You feel you're carrying everything on your own. It's all your job to fix, mend, do the things. Every onus is on you. The ball is always in your court, and you're tired. You're tired, but you keep trudging on, saying, you know what, I'm very close, you know. Now, you can't. And I'm glad to see this card. This is a forced timer. I hope none of you are not feeling well, because this has been too much for you, Virgos. Because this is somebody who takes a time out, but this is sometimes a forced, you know, kind of a timeout. It's like somebody who has to sit down and just say, you know what, I cannot do it. Just be still. This is taking a rest, taking a break. Enough. Healing, deep healing and deep thinking. I hope that the situation has not been so heavy for you that you were forced to take a timeout. Now, if any of you are not feeling well, Virgos, if any of you have, you know, exhausted yourself mentally and physically, because of which you've had to take a timeout, I want you to understand that healing is available to you. And it's okay to be still for some time because you've spent a lot of time in this energy, Virgos. And no person can continue on and on and on carrying a burden of a relationship squarely on their shoulders. They need that helping hand. So if you have decided to take a break and just be still with yourself, as you can see, the person sitting in a mudra, in a yoga mudra, in peace. And these four swords are your thoughts. You're sitting with your thoughts in a very peaceful way. You're still, you're allowing those thoughts to come. You are analyzing, and this is very you, Virgo. You do know that you are so good at analyzing something. You are wonderful at coming up with solutions. I'm going to take one more card before I tell you what the next card is. The next two cards are major arcanas, by the way. But I want to take one more card. This is for Virgos, for my hermits. Okay. Dealing with the King of Wands. You're dealing with somebody who's very passionate, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wands are passion. You're people who take action, people who like to chase or who like to be chased. This individual could also be very arrogant, Virgo. Somebody who's very arrogant. They know they're good and they like to show it. They're not, what's that called, coy and sweet by any standard. They like to brag. They're very good speakers. The reason I'm not talking about them in a very, very positive light is because something tells me you're dealing with somebody who's very narcissistic, somebody who likes to control how things go, and somebody who has a habit of constantly telling you how good they are or how much better they are than you. I get this feeling. And the minute you try to say something, they kind of shut you down. This could be somebody who's powerful, maybe a politician, a good speaker, charismatic, but they're also very narcissistic, very proud. And they love to chase or be chased. It's that kind of an energy, a person who likes to chase, and they want what they want. They set their sights and they want it. I want it. I get it. But they're very arrogant. Somebody likes to party a lot. They have so much of fiery energy in them. Of course, they're very passionate and, sexually driven too. Now, the next card I have is the Magician. This is the major arcana. Now, the Magician is somebody who does what? Tricks. In this card, as you can see, they have all the elements that they need to pull a rabbit out of a bag. When the magician shows up on stage, okay, and everybody's waiting for a performance, it's a sleight of hand. They are literally doing something. You don't even see what they're doing, but then you see this, you see this rabbit or you see these doves flying out. You see them produce magic. And you go like, whoa, how did they do that? But they are doing it because they are tricking you into believing, okay? But what they're really doing is trickery. Are you dealing with somebody who has been doing some kind of a trickery with you? Somebody who's trying to fool you, a trickster, a trickster. Are you dealing with somebody like that? But I'll give you the upright meaning too. I mean, this is upright, but I'll give you what is the word? The positive meaning of this card is somebody who creates with will and focus. They have a desire and they bring it into fruition. They have the tools. They can also be a trickster. Same Mercury ruled card. It's also somebody who manipulates. So when this comes out with this, are you dealing with somebody who's very manipulative? Somebody who can't be trusted. I also feel that. I mean, there's not a Seven of Swords, but sometimes I feel like, if it's a magician, you can't trust them from one to one. Maybe, they'll pull something else out. So I have a feeling you've been dealing with somebody who's very fiery, very passionate, very driven, arrogant, loves to chase, loves a chase, wants what he wants, charismatic, a good speaker, a leader, a politician. But they have been tricking you and manipulating you, with their words, with the way they create a not a facade, an illusion of, stuff around them, and you go like, whoa, what the? They're really tricking you, and it's gotten too much for you. It's too heavy. This individual's aura and their behavior, and you've just taken a forced time out, a break from somebody who is a trickster. Now, I see the Page of Cups. This is, for me, the pages are the babies, of the tarot. They are the, what can I say? They are immature energies. It's a small offering of love, of emotions. I think they've been giving you this. Or Virgos, you have a child. You have a child who is very sweet, very sensitive, very talented. Before I say anything else, I'm going to take one more card because you're next. Two cards tells me that you could be going towards legalities, Virgos. Going towards legalities. And, well, I won't say nothing. Hold on, Virgos. Hold on. Right. You know what, Virgos? I feel this child, there is a child. I feel there is a child has kept you tied up. You know that this individual is very narcissistic and not on the up and up. You know that they're trying to manipulate you. You know it. You know that this is a very heavy burden on you, this relationship. You cannot carry this on your own anymore. But you've done it so far because I think there's a child here, a young, sweet, sensitive, very talented child. And that has kept you stuck. And you're afraid. You put yourself in a mental prison. You feel you're trapped. I think you feel because you have a child, you're trapped. And you have to just endure this on and on and on, because what will happen with the family? You're thinking of stuff like that, Virgos. You kept yourself stuck in a mental prison. But I want you to know that this is self-created. Now, look, I know children are what? They're the most precious things that we bring on this earth, right? So if the fear of losing your child or breaking up your family has kept you tied up, I understand. And maybe that's why you kept on and on and on and on, even though you were tired, you were disillusioned, you were tired, you were fatigued, you were exhausted and overwhelmed, you went on. Because of this. And now you've put yourself motionless. You're thinking, what should I do? What should I do? I can't be in this situation anymore. This mental prison that you've created is getting too tight for you to continue and stay there anymore. You need to break free from that, Virgos. You're dealing with somebody who's very, very arrogant. I'm going to say this. And then the Leo. And this is the Strength card. The Strength card is Sagittarius. The Strength card is, for me, of course, when it's Sagittarius, it's always Archangel Michael. But the Strength card, and if you can see this beautiful line here, like I kept saying Leo to you, maybe there is a Leo somewhere in the story, yeah, Virgos. Maybe you're a cusp. If you look at this card, this is a card of Leo. This is a card of inner strength and courage, compassion, kindness, power. This is you calmly handling a difficult situation. I don't know why I said Sagittarius and Archangel Michael. Please disregard that. Or I don't know, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius too. That's a fire sign as well. But I kept saying Leo in the beginning of this reading, and there comes the Leo card. And now I'm saying Sagittarius. So are you dealing with a Leo or a Sag, Virgos? But This mental prison that you had created, you're having the strength to break free from it. You're handling a situation calmly. Your courage, your self confidence. It's like you're making friends with what you're scared of, and you're scared of losing your child. And you're overcoming that. I love it. What a combination, huh? Narcissist, proud, rude, arrogant. I'm just reading out the lower energies. This is cold, calculative, detached. This is an air energy, like you. I feel, okay, and I'm going to say this to you. I don't know if it's, whatever. This swords, are Aquarius for me. This card is very Aquarian. Very, very Aquarian. Okay. So are you getting into this energy to combat this person? Because I don't think this is the same individual. I don't think this is the same individual. I think you are coming at this person in this energy in a very cold, calculated, detached way. It's like you are telling them, you know what? You've come at me with this. I'm going to deal with you in this way. This could also be you going towards something legal. You going towards something legal. Because you've had enough and you put yourself in a state of suspension where you've sat and thought, what should I do? What should I do? And you've come out with a clear, calculated decision. And Virgos, you're very good at going within and finding answers. I'm glad you're doing it. And you've had the strength to make friends with your fear. Whatever has scared you, you said, you know what? I'm not going to be scared anymore. Maybe this person told you they would not let you see your kids anymore. It's going to bring you clarity. This is fantastic. You are going to defeat this person with being in this energy. I think you were in an energy of, very, very, what can I say? Not just compassionate, but somebody who was always willing to sacrifice. And you have put yourself in this because of that, constantly giving to this person. What do you want? What should I do? It's too much. It's really too much. You said, you know what? I can't. I'm not enough. I need to take my time off because I can't do this anymore. I'm stuck. I feel stuck. And you've put yourself in this, where you've gone within and thought, you made friends with what scared you the most. Losing a, touch, not being allowed to meet your child. They held that over you. And I think they were manipulating you with that you won't be seeing your kids anymore. They were scaring you with that. They were holding that on your head. You made friends with this fear and you calmly handled it with your rational mind. This is somebody who speaks exactly what needs to be said and not one alphabet more. You switched up on them and said, you know what? I'm coming at you with clarity. And this is this is a decision you've made. This is the Gemini card. So far, you have Leo, you have Gemini, you have, your Mercury ruled. This is Mercury ruled, of course, the Magician. You also have Aquarius. So these are some of the cards that I see here. So if this is Mercury ruled, it could be a Gemini. Gemini has come up twice. Maybe dealing with a gem. So you have made a decision. You have made it, and I think your decision is to handle a very difficult situation. It wasn't easy for you, a choice, a turning point. But you are coming with clarity. No more mind fog. You've taken the time out to clear your mind. I'm going to ask for one more card. What can you expect as the outcome in this? So I want to ask for one more card here, Virgos. My Virgos, please. Fantastic. You're going towards, or somebody is coming towards you in this energy. This is beautiful. Somebody who's got empathy, sympathy. I mean, this is somebody whose heart is open, filled with love, emotions, care, with all those beautiful things that I think this person never gave you, Virgos. They never gave you. And you had to get into this energy. Maybe you even went towards a legal solution to bring this person in. Look what it's getting you. The Ace of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment on steroids. You're going towards a person who is so emotionally intelligent that even before you say something, they know it. You do not have to sit and explain to them. This is somebody who is nurturing, who's able to give love freely. Maybe he's going to be a perfect match for your child too. Because this is a Page of Cups. Going towards somebody like this. This is a Cancer or a Scorpion energy. Somebody who's motherly, who's sacrificing. Somebody whose energy is so freaking different from what you were dealing with. And I want you to know something. Whatever decision you're taking, because, like I said, when I checked your cards, the top and the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups came out of you walking away. Okay. That card did come out. And the other card that came out was your card, the Hermit. But I want you to know that you leaving somebody who was just there for the sex and the passion, who was playing hella mind games with you. Okay. Because when you have somebody who is so passionate, okay, and somebody who's so arrogant, they want to control you. They want to control the relationship, and they were trying to manipulate you to staying with threatening you that you may not see your children anymore. You took charge and you got into this avatar, Virgos, and you either took legal action, you made friends with your fear of losing your family and your child, you put yourself in a state of suspension and stillness. A decision, a major turning point, clarity, a beautiful, wonderful being of emotional intelligence and love, nurturing, all those wonderful things is coming towards you with the Ace of Cups. So, Virgos, I want to take some Angel Answer Oracle cards. Ask any question, okay? Pause the reading if you need to. Just ask any question. And let's see if I can answer it for you. Whoops. Oh boy. Forgiveness. If you have to forgive this person, just forgive them. I think their energy is very, very strong. Maybe, it's kept you stuck. They've kept you like this. Their arrogance, just forgive them. Remove them from your aura, please, Virgos. Banish them. Using my voice. Be assertive. Like I told you, they didn't allow you to speak. They just didn't allow you. Be assertive. Speak up, Virgos. Big happy changes. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Big happy changes are on their way to you. I'm going to take another deck for you. I'll take my angel, my Archangel Oracle cards. Okay, Virgos? Let's see which Archangel wants to give you a message. Oops. Wow. Cards. I do not want to mix my deck again. Here you have. All is well, Virgos. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. It's going to be clarity. No, the Ace of Swords, clarity very soon. Go outdoors, Virgos. If you have kept yourself confined, Archangel Zophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, Virgos, and connect with nature to relieve your stress and gain new creative ideas. The last one you have is Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Heavenly love is definitely coming towards you. And your inner light is bright as ever, Virgos. You are the hermit. And your angels are telling you that your inner guidance that you're going to receive when you sit down in this is on point. My darling Virgos, I'm sure you loved your reading. And if it made sense to you, claim it. If it made sense for somebody you were asking about, claim it too. And do not forget to check all your signs. Check all your sun, moon, rising, and Venus readings, all right? This too shall pass, Virgos. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait when I sit down again and do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.